welcome. Special edition of Straight Talk. Got a very controversial topic today. You know, a lot of people are fearful to speak on this matter. I ain't gonna hold you long, but I just, gonna put my perspective, my point of view in on this topic. And I just said that a lot of people, they hesitate or they intimidated to speak on this topic. I ain't scared of you. And the topic is men participating in sporting activities or events against women. It's actually a no-brainer. The people out here acting like they mentally challenged. I'm very disappointed in Barack Obama for putting forth what he put forth to legitimize this, this unlevel playing field. And this topic, if you look at it from different perspectives, you can get a very nice, rounded point of view that will let you know that it is uncivilized for men, transgenders, to participate in sporting events against women that have worked their whole lives to obtain certain levels which only that a woman body can get to, as far as speed, strength, agility, so forth and so on. And then an individual that's gonna come along and say they identify as a woman, and have a surgery, and now they are identified as a transgender woman. So now we got to look at this right there. The science of it is that they are a transgender woman. They're not a natural born woman. Even though they may think that they are a woman, that's their preference to think that, but genetically, they're not a woman. Their chemicals in their physical makeup are not of the female type. They have more testosterone than estrogen, unless they have taken doses of estrogen. Now, let's look at this in some other playing fields. First of all, what I'm speaking on is the gentleman or the transgender. I'm never going to call them a woman. That's me. You can call them women. You can call the women transgender to be men. I don't get down like that. If I know you're a man and I know you're a woman, I'm gonna address you as. I'm not gonna address you as a she or a he, and you wasn't born like that. You wasn't physically born like that, because you can think whatever you want to think. A man can think that he's a dog. A woman can think that she's a cat or a giraffe or an elephant. But I'm not gonna say, hey, Mr. Elephant or Miss Elephant. Nah, I ain't, man. Y'all playing on people's intelligence. And again, now from the political perspective, Joe Biden is taking on the torch. The Democratic Party is taking on the torch of promoting this transgender situation, whereas though that they can compete and do these types of things. I will say that I would agree that people need to be protected from attacks because of their gender, nationality, ethnicity, race, so forth and so on. I think that's where the buck stops at right there. You are protected against hate crimes. Shoot, so-called black man not even protected against hate crimes. They're having to black men and women every day. But this new transgender, this a figment of people's imagination and thought process, this being come into the picture and takes over a lot of different areas, whereas though that it's not intelligent. People got to look and see what's going on and what is promoting, this type of behavior and the support of it, so forth and so on. A lot of people that do know about the homosexual agenda that got passed through on Obama's watch was something that Caucasian and European individuals that were in the closet, per se, that was tapping people's foot under the stall, per se, they wanted to come out. And they utilized Obama as the bridge that let them out and give them protection. I'm not trying to protect Obama on the issue. He's going to have to deal with what he had to deal with in the spiritual realm for his involvement, his conspiracy in a sense to promote this type of behavior, acceptance, and, normalizing this situation on a scale whereas though that it has gone beyond the Richter scale. So, back to the main issue. This gentleman, he participated in a track meet, smoked all the women that he was racing against. But previously, a year or so before, he was in this track meet as a man, and he got dusted. So he came over to change his gender identity, and he's a transgender now, and now he's running against these women, beating the brakes off of them. So I think that they should have events for transgenders. You don't see men playing in the WNBA. Why? Because they will be taking advantage of those women. You don't see women playing in the NBA. Why? Because 9 out of 10 of them most likely going to ride the pine and only going to get opportunity, because of socially correctness. But as far as competitive wise, men against women, there is a arena for men and there's an arena for women. So let's say we start to let these men, even in the Olympics, we let men wrestle women because they had become transgenders. Man, y'all on y'all head out there off that joke. It is no intellectual conversation that can convince me that this is a correct operation. But you know what? At the end of the day, this society is moving towards the same level where the Romans and the Greeks, certain behavior became prevalent before these civilizations dissolved. And people better pay attention to the writings on the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have your own opinion and your own perspective, your own point of view on this topic. I'm just expressing mine, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm never going to be for that. I'm never going to accept that. Democrats or Republicans. And that's one reason, that a lot of people that are on the right, they are against the Democrats because they said that they're doing too much. They're being too liberal in too many areas. Not saying that, hey man, we're going to respect people for, what they associate themselves with, but you got to draw the line somewhere. But you know what? You don't have to do anything. Keep on stepping on the pedal, and we're gonna get what you always got. You're gonna crash dummies. But you know what? It's a social issue. I'm just one light in a room full of darkness or a society full of darkness. But I'm gonna let my light shine, and I'm gonna tell the truth, regardless of who cares, who against it. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, social media. Y'all know what y'all can do for real. Y'all, yeah, man. Y'all, one monkey don't stop the show. Man, we need to get it together, man. This joint is trifling. And I will bring this session to an end. If you think that transgender men should be able to compete with regular women, drop a comment down and so I can maybe reason or take a look at your perspective. 9 times out of 10, whatever you say, I'm not going to be in agreement with it, but I would still like to hear it because, you may say something that makes some sense. I already made an analysis within myself, and it don't make no sense. And it don't make no dollars. Only thing it make is foolishness. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you this message in love, and I leave you this message in peace. Have a blessed day on purpose, with purpose.